What's good, 9197 gamers and YouTube? This is your boy Tyler 9197, Witcher 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197. Back with another video for you guys. And this time, I'm about to go ahead and talk to you guys about the Xbox event. And before I go more into it, guys, this is just probably like 2 to 3 things I just want to say. So for number one, Xbox got games this time, guys. Number two, for people that's really hated on it, guys, it don't deserve all the hate that y'all get in it. It's not as bad what people say. And then 3, they got games. yes, they finally got some games, guys. But I would say that if you guys don't know, like Microsoft said a few times, that the games for at least the next 2 years is still going to be cross-gen. So it's like either you get it from Series X for like an exclusive, or you get it off the Xbox One. You can do that too. But just remember, guys, there's still exclusives. Like the ones they showed, there's still exclusives. Regardless if you can still play on Xbox One or you can play on the Series X. Like the way I look at it, Xbox just giving you an opportunity to still play the next gen games. Like until you still get an option to play the next gen game if you don't necessarily want to upgrade just yet. That's really what it's about, which is fine to me. At least it's like at least they give you the option. Like, you know what, if you want to play this this new game like Halo Infinite, for example, and you want to if you don't want to necessarily get a Series X yet, but you want to go ahead and get a you want to play on your regular Xbox One, you can. Like, that's how I look at it. Or PC, like you can. Like, that's how. Well, PC fine. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, PC can play it regardless. But still, just as a console wise, to me, that's not a bad idea. But I can see why some people could feel like, why would you do that? Like, you got this another console. Like, are you worried about selling it, this and that? But it's like, guys, like Xbox got money. Regardless how you feel about it, like, they don't necessarily need to sell you the console. If you want to play a PC, you can just do that. Like, you know. But anyway, besides that, let me go into the full on event and my thoughts and all that stuff. So, like I said before, Xbox got games, and this event was actually really good, guys. It was definitely nothing like mind blowing, but it was definitely the right direction for Xbox, and I truly could say that. Like, as a gamer, like, they going in the right direction. And guys, you have to understand too that like they, you know, it's gonna take some time before they give us like some like crazy good behind console exclusives, guys. It's gonna be a little minute, but just wait though, because I feel like this time Xbox, like I said, they knew the mistakes from the Xbox One. I feel like for this one, they are going to impress us for this next gen for the Series X. But for this one, I'm just going to kind of talk about the highlights a little bit. And yeah. Oh, and actually, before I do that, before I really go into it, my bad, guys. It just, a lot of this stuff just come out of my mind. You guys, the reason why I'll probably say for this event compared to the Sony event, I would say that I was a little more excited with this event over the PlayStation, and here's my reason why. Just because, like, Xbox was a mystery, because we know like Xbox didn't really have the games, to be honest. They really haven't. So they were mysterious of what they could show. So I was really more interested in the event, let alone Sony, because even Sony, I was hyped about it. Even though you can watch my review, I did probably like a 10 out of 10 thing. Like, I enjoyed it. The PlayStation event was awesome. But the thing was, guys, to be honest, we knew PlayStation was going to have games. And then another thing, too, we kind of expected what the games were going to be. Like, let's be real, guys. Like, Xbox, we didn't know what they were going to have. So it was more of a mystery, or like, you could be a little bit surprised what they're going to have. But for PlayStation, we kind of already expected, like, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, not this. We knew a Spider-Man game, okay, cool, but we didn't know Miles Morales. That was a little surprising. Horizon Zero Dawn 2, we already suspected that. Ratchet and Clank, like, you guys get what I mean? Like, we just kind of suspected some of this stuff already. But besides that, let me really go into this event. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the highlights of some of the games I was interested in. I can't remember everything because it was like a lot, like here, there, this and that. But I guess the first one we started to talk about is Halo Infinite. They just started off with, and guys, Halo Infinite, boy, that looked good. That looked good, guys. I ain't gonna lie. it looked like 343 really took their time with this game. It looked like kind of like an open world-ish type of Halo game for a campaign. I'm all in for that. That looked cool. And then like Master Chief finally got a grapple. Now you can just swing by and just boom and fight on and stuff. Like, y'all, that looked, man, that looked good. And then I know if y'all watched the event, y'all said how it looked downgraded, but you gotta remember they render it for the stream. But I know I did on their site right now. If you want to check the Halo Infinite, like the 4K visual, it's a complete difference. I haven't looked at it yet, but people who did, it's like, well, y'all, it's a complete difference. So definitely check that out. Gotta remember that the SBA event, it was just downgraded for streaming wise, but it looks a lot better than what it was showing. But overall, the game was still impressive over like visuals already. But y'all, like, it looks really good. It looks like it's gonna really focus with, like I said, with Master Chief, and just can't wait for it. And I would say that like it's definitely, they said it takes place after Halo 5, so we definitely see more of the lore of the story later on. But still, like I said, for Halo Infinite, I'm hyped for it. Alright guys, the second game I could talk about that I was interested of was Psychonauts 2, guys. That game looked so trippy, but I'm very, very excited about it. Unfortunately for that game, that game is not a Xbox exclusive. That is still a multi-plat, which is still good for me because like I still want to play a game. If it still comes out for like the PS4, I get a chance to play it. But still, like I'm saying, like not to say like I wouldn't want that game to be multi-plat, but I feel like that would be something that makes you kind of like, dang, like if Xbox acquire. What they did acquire Double Fine, who made Psychonauts, but if they like made that an exclusive, like you can't play it but only on Xbox, to me that kind of see like, especially Psychonauts, that could be kind of a game that makes you kind of like, you know what, I kind of might want to get an Xbox for that. Like I ain't gonna lie, it really did. Like that got me hyped for really the event. That was like one of the big strong games to me, at least in that event. But yeah, okay, that's it for that one. Another game I got to go ahead and talk about is Fable, guys. Finally, we're getting Fable again. The only thing about this Fable, we don't know much about it. We only saw that was only a teaser, basically, with the fairy just got eaten by a frog. That was funny because that is the humor of Fable. But my biggest thing is like what this Fable is going to be. Is it like a Fable 4 or is it like a soft reboot? Like that's where I'm trying to see, but we don't know. But I just know for a fact, wherever it's going for Playground, I believe in their skills because they did make the Forza games, the Horizon. So I feel like it's gonna be good. Let's see, another game I can talk about is the Fantasy Star. I think it was that one, Fantasy Star 2. The free to play. I think it was that free to play game. That looked interesting. Like especially he says like increased visuals and all that stuff. Like it looks really fun. Like I never played that game before, so I feel like playing something like that on Xbox that could give me, especially a free to play game. I feel like I could waste a bunch of hours on that game. But that looked very interesting. And yeah, that's all I really can say about that game. Also, I also could talk about another highlight from the thing I feel like was State of Decay 3. So the thing about State of Decay, guys, my thing is I played the first one, and like I know State of Decay was kind of more of a quote unquote, I guess like a double A game. I think that's the best way to put it. It's like it wasn't never like a full on triple A, but it was kind of in the middle. It's like still kind of indie-ish game, but like I said, kind of more like a double A game. And I remember I played it, the first one. It was definitely glitchy. I ain't gonna lie. It has some issues. That's why I never got a chance to really beat that game. Or, cause I know it was like story to it, but I never like, I don't know, was it a game that you actually could beat it? But right down below, guys, is State of Decay the game that can you actually beat? Or is it more like you just kind of do mission to mission and just survive? Like, because I never knew about that part. Like, is it like, can you beat the game or not? Like, but anyway, like I was saying, it was a glitchy mess. I heard the second one, it was a little bit better, but kind of glitchy. But this third one looks like it's going to be full-on AAA style for State of Decay 3. And that looked very interesting. And I don't mind playing it. Like, it really looks like something that worth playing. But yeah, let's see what else we got. Then you know there's some other stuff like with I know another one they had show Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I might try. I want to try out Ori. I haven't played it yet. I might get it on the Switch and like try it out whenever. But I heard that was always a good game and stuff like that, so I don't mind trying that one out. I'm trying to think of some other stuff because there was a lot of things on there. Oh, I know there was a game called Stalker 2. I don't know much about that. Honestly, or ever heard the first Stalker. I don't know about that one, but it might be interesting. Like for people who fans of it, I feel like that it looks like it could be interesting. Oh, another game, the Crossfire X. I don't know if is that a multi-plat game? Because I want to say I saw that on the PlayStation Store, but if not, then that game looked promising. That Crossfire X, guys, that game looked very, very promising. What else is there? Because it was another game I just thought about. And then I guess the last game I could talk about, because like I said, it was a few other games in there that I honestly just can't remember. Actually no, it's two more. I just thought about it. So the one of the games was also, I thought it was really interesting, was the Medium. Look at that horror style. I'll definitely try it out. It definitely looks like it's gonna be very interesting. And it kind of reminds me of like a Way Out, like how it's split screen. But I don't know if that's just part of the game, like that it plays like that completely, or it's just like some parts, but still look very interesting. A horror style game. Look like I can do some jump scares. It look like I'll definitely try that out. And then another thing I can talk about is The Gunk. It looks the game called The Gunk. I know, like it's a weird name to say it like that, but I mean, but overall it looks good though. Like it looked like an indie style game and stuff. I want to say I want to consider. I don't want to say triple A. I would say it's like a double A game too, like an indie, but also look like the visuals could be like a triple A style, so it's like kind of like a double A game, I want to say. But yeah, like I said, it looks very interesting. I don't mind trying that out too. And like I did for the game wise, for highlights for me, I think that was about it. I know another stuff that Xbox event had was about like Game Pass. Like honestly, Game Pass is the best deal, guys, in gaming when you really look at it. Like you get all those games and stuff, including the exclusives. Like you don't even gotta go out and buy like $60 game. You can just buy Game Pass and just play them games literally in Game Pass for wherever. Like I think like Game Pass like $15-$10, but that's more bang for your buck though. You get to play games that even if you don't even necessarily like would say I want to pay $60 for that game, you can play on Game Pass for lower the price. And then if you don't even like it, you can just like, well, I can install it and play another game. Like Game Pass is really the best part in gaming, guys. Like if you don't like even if you like Xbox, you don't, guys, you gotta admit Xbox have way better I'll say console friend, like I would say console friendly, something like that. And you guys kind of get what I mean. Basically, like saying when it comes to games, Xbox is there for you. Now I'm not talking about exclusives, but I'm talking about just as far the whole gaming experience. Xbox give you a better gaming experience than I say more than Sony. Sony got the exclusives, don't get me wrong. The games are there. But when it comes to overall gaming, like just to feel like the complete experience of gaming, I feel like Xbox is there. They just need the games, and I feel like with this event, they in the right direction. It's not like the top tier highly acclaimed games like Sony has, but it's definitely the right direction, and they actually have games this time. We just gotta really see it and play it and etc. But overall, guys, if I had to rate this event from 1 to 10, I would give the Xbox event a 8 out of 10, guys. I feel like Xbox this event was actually solid. I know some of y'all was kind of like, oh, they really had nothing for me, disappointed. But to me, I feel like there got to be something that you kind of like, that you wanted to play it. And then my thing is too, guys, if you just saying like you just, I don't know, I feel like when people just be hating on Xbox sometimes, I feel like do you truly just hate it, or you just hate it because everybody else saying it? Because I just be wondering, because to me it's a console just to play games. Like, you really hate a console that plays games? Like, come on now. I know it's like my thing is with fanboys, I feel like, do you want Xbox to be good, or you want it to be trash? Because y'all trash it like see all day long, but my biggest thing is like, do you want Xbox to have games? Because it sounds like y'all don't want Xbox to have games. Like, I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand, you should want them to, because it makes the whole thing, the gaming, better. It's about competition, guys. Let's be honest. Like I'm saying, Sony may have good games, Nintendo may have good games, but Xbox had to be a big factor in there too, guys, just because it's like, it's the best for gaming. And then, like I said, you want good, like, if you're a gamer, you want to get the most experience out of games as much as possible. So I feel like, yes, I want Xbox to have games, but sometimes I feel like I be pushing videos of like, I want like Xbox to do good because like Sony, we already know what they can have. Nintendo, we already know what they have. It just, Xbox need to give us some of that big that we could like, oh, like, whoa, wow, like Xbox got this, that. And that's what I want for Xbox. And this event to me was the right direction. So like I said, 1 out of 10, I give it an 8 out of 10. Like, I feel like it deserves that. It's definitely what, like, I want to say it's like one of the best events like ever or nothing, like, no, but I feel like for Xbox it's the right direction, and that's the good thing for gaming. And before I end this video, if I had to really say, does this event make me feel like I want to go out and buy a Xbox Series X or the buy Xbox Series X? Not really, but it's in the right direction. And to be honest, guys, when it comes down to anything, it gotta be that price. Because like, if Xbox is gonna have that Series S, the cheaper Lockhart, wherever, if that, like, cause we don't know for sure, but I'm saying if Xbox have it for like for the series, like the Lockhart for 200, about 250, just around right that price range, or heck, even maybe like Switch level price, I might highly consider that, and then later on get a PS5. Because like, don't get me wrong, I would like for game wise, currently for right now, I don't mind getting a PS5, but I feel like, I mean, I still want to experience the games for Xbox have, because I feel like they have stuff that I really do want to play. And I feel like if the Xbox, the price is right, I might end up getting both. But we have to see, because I don't know. But if like I say, if this gen, if Xbox just like lose the momentum of the games to what they have showed us, and PlayStation get, you know, just have a bunch of games that we really want, I mean, you know, I'll just go to PlayStation. But I mean, I feel like I was gonna get that console regardless. But of course, I'm gonna wait. But still, like I'm saying, like, I might end up with both, or I might just get one, then get the other one later. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just see. Because I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I kind of want both. I kind of do. But at the same time, like, I don't. But at the same time, it comes down to the games. If the console don't have the games, it's no point having it. But I feel like Xbox gonna have games this time, and like, you know, like I said, I just have to see. I just have to see. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please go ahead, hit the like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and follow me on my social media outlets, and hit the bell to get notification of my next video. Alright, guys, I love y'all. Peace. God bless y'all. 9197 out.